Hey, this video is for people who are already leading a life group at Morrison Heights and are planning on using the We Walk Together curriculum for the 6 weeks of the We Walk Together series. So if that's you, then I want to give you 3 tips to prepare your group this week. So if you're meeting Sunday, February 7th, these are 3 things that I encourage you to do during your group time. The first is pray. Pray specifically for the people that you hope God reaches over the next 6 weeks. These could be people who maybe visited your class or group at some point in the last few weeks. These could be people you know that you've been inviting to come, or just people who your group members think of as you're asking the question. So you could just say, hey, who should we invite and who should we pray for over the next 6 weeks? And you could even pass a list like this. If you write at the top, name, and then you could write over here in the second column, who will pray and invite. So your group members may think of people that they hope will come. They could be their family members, coworkers, friends. And you can write them down as they do. And as somebody says a name, you can say, okay, who will pray for and invite that person to come? You can write down a name next to it. Then you just make sure everybody in your group gets a copy of this. That way you can guide your prayers over the next week. And hopefully God will use this to make your group more focused on reaching out and reaching the people that He's put in our lives. So the first thing to do is pray. Lead your group to pray. The second is plan. You might make some plans for who's bringing snacks over the next few weeks. Make plans for who's going to specifically make it their job to invite new people every week. There are lots of jobs that you can do in a small group or a life group, and it's your job as the leader to make sure that people in your group have a chance to step up and serve. Somebody put it like this: it's like being a point guard in basketball. Your job as the small group leader is to give a bounce pass to make an assist. So you're letting people step up and do a job because you're making it easy for them. So inviting people to your group, that's one job that anybody can do. It's your job to help them do that. Bringing snacks, emailing out a prayer request list. There are all kinds of jobs that a person can do in a group. So make plans for what your group will do over the next 6 weeks. Do that during your group time on February 7th or whenever you meet in the week before We Walk Together. The last thing you can do on February 7th is you can preview the We Walk Together material if you want. We Walk Together is 6 weeks, but this book has 7 lessons in it. There's an optional preview. It goes through Ephesians chapter 2 and kind of lays the theological and biblical groundwork for the We Walk Together series. So if you want to do that this coming week, you can do that. But there's an important note I have to say. Page 2 and page 6 are wrong in this book. So you probably already got an email with the correction, but if not, stop by the stop by the We Walk Together station in the Commons this Sunday. Pick up the corrected page 2 and corrected page 6, and you can just staple or tape them over the top of page 2 and page 6 in here. Hopefully soon I'll get complete corrected booklets in the Commons, but I don't have that done yet, so I don't want to promise it. So you can preview the material. This will give you an introduction, let you see how it's going to go, let your group see. Specifically, what they're going to observe as you go through this is they're going to see, okay, this is not a lot of lecture. This is 6 discussion questions. And so I'm really expected to talk and to speak up during this. So yeah, it'll give your group a great preview of the material if you want to do that this week. So the week of February 7th, getting ready for We Walk Together, lead your group to do 3 things. First is pray, second is prepare, and the third is optional, preview. Thanks.